how to contact SpaceX Starlink without an account or after being locked out. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much once again joining me for tea time, coming to the end of a little bit of fireside. You know I love that smokiness, guys. I hope you're joining me with your cup of tea, maybe a cup of coffee, hanging out, talking tech, talking photo, talking video. Today is a Starlink day. We're going to be talking about how to reach out to SpaceX Starlink if you do not have an account or if your account has been locked out because you forgot your password. I'm also going to give you a bonus tip today on how to change your password if you end up locked out. These are the kind of questions I've been getting a lot. Just a couple of days ago, I had someone reach out to me and ask for an email address or a phone number, anything that I have to contact SpaceX Starlink. They're in, I believe, Pakistan or Iran, and they purchased a Starlink unit, but they purchased it from someone and they need to get it moved over, and they can't get a hold of anyone because obviously they do not have an account as of yet, so they can't put in a support ticket, so on and so forth. You know the shtick. It's very difficult to get a hold of anyone at SpaceX Starlink. I've showed you all kinds of tricks of doing it. Well, I finally found an email address. Now, this email address is specific to complaints, but that's okay because that's kind of what this is. It's a complaint. You need to get a hold of someone, and this will do it. And I'm going to take you through this process today. And once again, I'm going to give you that bonus tip by the end of this on how to change your password if you are locked out. And this happens sometimes. And if you are locked out, the problem is now you do not have access to any of your messages. What that means is if SpaceX Starlink is trying to write to you, you will never get that message from them because you can't log in to get it. Anyways, before we get into this, I want to say that if you haven't downloaded any of my ebooks as of yet, go check them out. Go over to JCristina.com/books. Also, if you just want to say thank you for all of my hard work, there is a thank you button right down here. That would be awesome. If not, simply become a member of the channel. That would be even better. If you have not subscribed to the channel as of yet, consider doing so, and then click this little button over here so when I go live or when a new video comes out, you'll be notified of it immediately. And if you like this content, even in the least, please consider throwing it a thumbs up. That would be very helpful for the YouTube gods to shine their golden light upon this channel and this video. Anyways, guys, let's get right into this. So now what we're going to go into is how to submit a complaint about SpaceX Starlink service, right? Which is how we can reach out to them through this email address. Now, the first thing they're going to say is try to contact us through tickets, and that's what they do. They say, if you have a complaint about your Starlink service or kit, we want to help you resolve it as soon as possible. You may submit a complaint by any one of the following methods. What's the first method? What do you think? Yeah, ticket. The quickest way to receive a resolution is to log into your Starlink account in the customer support portal and submit a customer support request describing your issue and your desired resolution. That's all great if you can get into that ticketing system, but if you can't, then what? They continue by saying, please include, quote, customer complaint in the subject of your ticket request. This is very important. What this means to me is if you put customer complaint as the subject, I think that this is going to receive a quicker response. I don't know this for sure, but I have a feeling that probably has something to do with it. Or they have a team that is dedicated to complaints, all right? And that immediately gets filtered to them, which is good too, right? Well, the very next way to file this complaint or to get a hold of SpaceX Starlink is through email. Wow. I've been looking for an email address for them for months and months and months, and now we finally have it. So it says, send an email describing your issue and your desired resolution to starlinkresolutions@spacex.com. Now, if you're listening through a podcast or you're in the car, don't worry about writing this down. I will put this in the pinned comment as well as the description. You'll find that email address. Once again, it's starlinkresolutions@spacex.com. It continues by saying, please include consumer complaint and your Starlink account number in the subject of the email. Now, bear in mind, if you do not have a account as of yet, well, you can't put that in there. But still, in the subject line, place consumer complaint. This way, it gets attention by the right people and quickly. Now, it also gives you some information of what to put in this email so that they can better help you. Now, a lot of this has to do with complaints, and if you're not lodging a complaint, this isn't going to be applicable. But if not, put all of this information in there because they're asking for it. They say, where applicable, include the following. Number 1, explain how and when the problem first arose. Number 2, describe any safety concerns and or personal injury or property damage that occurred. Number 3, describe in detail any monetary compensation you believe you're entitled to. Number 4, attach any documents and photographs that support or illustrate the issue. Please include consumer complaint and your Starlink number in the subject of your email. Now, obviously, once again, if you don't have a Starlink account number, you can't put that in there, but definitely put consumer complaint there. They finalize with, if you choose to submit a complaint, we will need a detailed description of your concern and the best way to reach you so that we may investigate and respond. So, put your phone number, put your email address, put whatever. Put anything in there. Put multiple means for them to get a hold of you, all right? Even put your cell phone. Whatever is the best for someone to get a hold of you, that's what you want to put in there. Now, I'm sure you're going to ask, like, how long does this take and what do they do to resolve the complaint and so on and so forth. Now, what they say here is, our goal is to resolve any complaint as quickly as possible. We will do our best to fix the issue straight away. However, if we cannot properly resolve your complaint, we will investigate further and get back to you with an update as soon as we can. Once we have fixed the problem, we will close your complaint. We will also close your complaint if we have tried to contact you but have not been able to reach you for more than 15 days. This is very important. That's why I say put your cell phone number in there so they can get a hold of you no matter what, wherever you are. Very important. 15 days, that's the limit. If we are unable to resolve your complaint, we will send you a notice in your account noting your failure to respond, known as a deadlock notice. Well, you're never going to get that if you can't get into your account. But that's what they say here. Now, for further assistance, now this is important because I find this very fascinating because, like, if you do not get resolution from them, they're showing you or telling you where you can go to this third party to get a resolution to your question or problem. So this is what they say. If you are not satisfied with the outcome of your complaint, you can involve the Commission for Complaints for Telecom Television Service, or CCTS. CCTS is an independent agency whose mandate is to resolve complaints of consumers about their telecom services and complaints of small business customers about their telecom services free of charge. If you have a complaint about your internet service, you must first try to resolve it directly with your service provider. Makes sense. If you have a complaint about your internet service, you must first try to resolve it directly with your service provider. Obviously, that makes sense. If you have done so and have been unable to reach a satisfactory resolution, CCTS may be able to help you. To learn more about CCTS, you may visit the website www.ccs-cprst.ca. Now, .ca is a Canadian website, which I find fascinating. The toll-free number is 1-888-221-1687. Now, once again, this information I'll put down in the description below, as well as the pinned comment, so you don't have to worry about writing this down. So this is how you get a hold of them, through email. And this is about how long it will take. A maximum about 15 days, hopefully sooner. But once again, coming round robin here, full circle, you need to make sure you put consumer complaint in that email as your subject line. This is very important, mission critical. And also, if you end up putting in a complaint, but through their support ticketing system, also put consumer complaint in that subject. Once again, mission critical. Now, this is the bonus tip. So you've been locked out of your account and your password's not working. You tried your password multiple times. You're locked out. Now what the hell do? You can't write into them unless you use this method. You can't contact them through your account. Why? Because you can't get in, right? So of course you can use that email address or you can change your password. So this is what SpaceX Starlink tells you to do if you need to reset your password or even reset your email address. You can do both, which is pretty cool from this method. If you forgot your Starlink password, want to reset it, or are having issues upon logging in, please go to https://auth or auth.starlink.com. Now, once again, if you're in the car or wherever, don't worry about writing this down. Down below in the pinned comment as well as the description, I'm going to give you this link. So relax, it'll be okay. Once you go to that specific URL, you're going to click on the locked out link for account recovery options. You can reset your password through your email address, phone number, or alternate email address. So that's really important. So once you go and you click on that locked out link, it's going to give you three options. You're going to be able to reset your password with a phone number, with your email address that you're currently using, or an alternate email address that you provided to them when you originally set up the account. This is awesome because now you have multiple ways to be able to reset that account. They continue by saying, if you did not receive a confirmation email after placing your order or cannot find any email from Starlink, you may have entered your email address incorrectly at sign up. Try account recovery by phone to reset your password. You will be logged into your account where you can then update any account information like your email address. Now, the one thing that they didn't put in here, which could be a problem, is maybe for some reason that contact between SpaceX Starlink and you went directly into your spam folder. That has happened in the past to a lot of people. They go into their spam folder like, oh my God, here's all of my Starlink messages. So check that spam folder because that might be helpful also. So anyways, guys, this is exactly how to do it. You have multiple ways. You can lodge a complaint. You can get in there, change your password. You can change your email address with this method. And also, if you do not currently have an account, I told you exactly an email address that you can use to reach out to them and contact someone at SpaceX Starlink. So I hope you found this helpful. If you have, please throw this video a thumbs up. That would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click this little button over here so when I go live or when a new video comes out, you'll be notified of it immediately. And if you just want to say thank you for all of my hard work, click this button right down here. If you want to throw me a couple of bucks, that would be great. If not, that's okay also. What would be even better is maybe if you become a member of the channel. Finally, head over to my website, JCristina.com, where you can find all the photography tools I've invented for you and me over the years, and hopefully there's something there that you might like, and if there is, please pick it up and support me and my family. That's it, guys. I'm out of here for yet another vlog. Many blessings to you and your family. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next one. Love you all.